So, I made a video earlier. I didn't post it. But long story short is my neighbor. I have a neighbor who gave me her phone number, and it's a little Nokia phone, little rinky-dinky Nokia phone, non-Wi-Fi. She's given it to me about a couple of weeks now, and I would say about 2-3 weeks now. And usually I don't exchange phone numbers with anybody. I don't, because of the fact that I'm being hacked really badly. I don't want to get involved. I don't want people to start getting hacked and then say that I'm the cause of it. Or, I just feel bad. Besides, the houses are close to each other here. There's no need, and I'm not close to anybody. I don't go over and sit down in people's houses and just, as we call it in my country, gaff, whatever. We don't do that. We don't do that. So, well, whatever the case might be, is she got hacked, and I believe she thinks I'm the one hacking her. Which really makes me mad. You know that feeling you get when you feel that that you didn't do something and you're being accused of it. And there's very little you feel you can do to make things right or to defend yourself. But you absolutely know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you didn't do anything. You know that feeling of frustration, but it's filled with a helplessness. That is just what it comes from is your spine. Is your spinal column. I feel mine in my spinal column. This is something called the Kundalini energy is in there. And it wants to break free. It wants to be unleashed. Maybe there's a point to it, because I get and I can feel it in my spinal column. But I felt this way since I was a child. I've always been frustrated with this helplessness when I'm being accused. One thing I hate is being accused of something I didn't do. And I don't have the means to actually defend myself. Like, I don't know, how can I prove to you I didn't do it? Because if I didn't do it, I have no evidence, because I wasn't there. I would have nothing at all connecting to this thing that you're accusing me of to prove I didn't do it. All I have is your accusation, and you're 100% sure that I did it. Other than me having no reason to. Well, what else, what would be? Because I have my own router. But apparently the neighbor does not understand what my router does. It provides internet. I think she thinks that hers provide internet. I'm not sure. But I have somebody coming out here tomorrow. So I'll probably have them, I don't know if he will, but probably have him explain, if she's up, have him explain to her what it does, that it provides internet. This is what the purpose of it is. All it does is provide internet. If hers is not providing internet, then she could be hacking me. Because all I do, mine provides internet. It doesn't provide anything else. I don't have cable, I don't have anything. All I have is internet. So I don't know what hers provide, but mine provide internet. At least that's what the cable company tells me. If I'm lying, then they're lying to me. They're the ones who have been lying to me. If I'm lying, then they need to be sued. I'm just saying, let's talk turkey here. This is what it is. I really don't care anymore, because I get frustrated. The woman was literally accusing me. She said she knows what I'm doing, is that I'm pulling at her bandwidth. I'm pulling at her bandwidth. I'm pulling at her energy. Pulling at her, she didn't say bandwidth. I don't think she understands how it works. Pulling at her signal or something. So, well, then what am I paying $80 a month for? I don't know. Maybe I just have $80 a month to give away. My my desktop is a non-Wi-Fi desktop. It's non-Wi-Fi. I have to literally get to my router through an Ethernet cable. It has to be plugged directly into the router. So for my desktop to be powered up, if I was stealing from her, it can't pick it up from the phone. I can't make my phone into a hotspot because it's non-Wi-Fi. It doesn't have a Wi-Fi card. I deliberately bought a set that does not carry Wi-Fi because I am being hacked myself. So I'm trying to get something that people can't pick up to hack into. So they will check and see. I will make sure he walk around and make sure there's no line connected to her house or anything, like in her window or in her door, just to be sure. Let him do it. Look and see if there's anything leading out anywhere into her house. End this once and for all. I'm tired of being blamed for shit. I'm tired of being blamed for something as serious as this. When I'm the fucking one who's getting hacked. I'm the fucking one, and my clients are getting hacked. Way before I moved here. Way before I moved here. This woman who was targeting me, she did this on purpose. She's in desperation mode now for some reason. Because this death trip she's trying to put on me is not working. I'm getting sicker, but the death part isn't happening. And she's getting desperate now. So she's trying to trick me and trap me at any cost right now. She wants me to get in trouble with the law. That's what she wants. Now, I don't know what she and her family, whatever the fuck she has done. But I'm telling you, whatever they did was something really, really bad. They did something really, really fucking bad. In order for them to do this to me for this long. And I know it might have something to do with internet. They've been fucking with my internet. They've been fucking with my internet. I've made a plan that I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna get a pencil and paper for this one. And I'm gonna write down not just on dates as far as I can remember, even if it's just a year, and the address for all the so-called coincidences that I can recall. And if this goes to court, they will have to see how many so-called coincidences happened to me. I believe too many coincidences it means something is wrong here. But they will have to take the time to look at it and see. There's way too many coincidences. Way too many. Because I'm tired of this. I don't know what they've done. I just don't understand why they picked me for this. And there's a reason why I said this. Because if my calculations are right, I was picked for this since like 2014 or 15. If my calculations were right. This was happening to me, started then or before then, if my calculations are right. They either started then or before then. I don't know how. Don't know why. I don't know what this is. Well, something is just wrong here. I'm not paranoid, but I know something is wrong. I know something is wrong. But anyway, with this woman, I don't know what her deal is. She is trying to sit on me 24 hours a day. I know in a lot of cases you guys are saying the law enforcement, the government, And yes, that might be true, but only in my case, I can only speak for my situation, not yours. So, yes, the government may be behind yours. Yes, it may be, but not in my case. There's no sting operation or anything like that. This is local people, not local people. This is non-governmental, non-law enforcement people behind this. Thieves, vagabonds, criminals are behind this. Thieves, vagabonds, criminals are behind this, not law enforcement. They may pretend to be in law enforcement, but they're not. They may pretend to be in law enforcement, but they're not. They're just common criminals. Because they have a lot of sting operations, pseudo sting operations they talk about. What these are doing is, in my opinion, like I said, they're hiding behind this umbrella, this wall of what they see that people are using, and they're getting away with it. There may be government agencies out there using these modalities to target. I don't know. I don't want to say that either. Maybe using certain modalities and not giving accountability for it. That's a better way of putting it. And they're adopting the same thing. See, they're hacking. And don't ever, no matter what y'all do, don't ever underestimate hacking. Don't ever underestimate hacking. Don't ever underestimate hacking. Don't underestimate it. Because when they hack, they can hack the listening. They're knowing what the police are planning, what they're thinking, when they're coming. They know what questions they're going to ask. There's a saying in my country, the stricter the government, the wiser the population. They always find a way to outsmart them. The stricter they grasp them, the more they find a way to get out of the grasp. So this hacking is what I think they need to cut down on. Well, they might find a different way to do things. Because at the end of the day, the hacking has to do with money. But then there's other factors as well. There's murderers, there's rapists, there's pedophiles. These are the animals of society. Murderers, the rapists, the pedophiles, the animal ones. The animal instinct ones. Especially the pedophiles, because those are kids. They can't fight back. They can't fight back. And in a way, they're bringing us down to the level of a child, because they're hammering us from every direction and then cutting us, fucking up our incomes, so we don't have any finances to fight back. They're hammering us in so many directions. We open our mouths, we start to sound crazy even to ourselves. How many of you have done that? You open your mouth, you start talking, and then you kind of talk. You started with gusto, and then you start to get quieter, because it's like so many things to say, and even you start. You know it's true. You're not doubting yourself, but you're already putting yourself in those people's shoes, and you're already feeling, they're not going to believe me anymore. How am I going to prove all this? Somebody in your crawl space, you call the police, they're gone. They come again. You call the police, they're gone. How are you going to prove they were there? They were sitting out there. By the time you get out your door, they run away. You call the police. How are you going to prove they were there? If they're hacking, I don't know if they can freeze the cameras. I don't know. That's another thing. I don't know if they can, because the cameras are usually hooked up to your router, right? So if they can control the router, can they not freeze the camera? I'm not sure. I don't know. I have no idea. And the mystery and the intrigue and the espionage with this schizophrenic / real person. She never stops. She got a plaster for every sore. It's like everything in my head, every thought, everything that comes out of my mouth, she has to expound on it. You got to it's all mystery, intrigue, espionage. Always some mystery, intrigue, espionage, mystery, intrigue, espionage, mystery, intrigue, espionage. Like a jackass. I don't know, I guess she needs more mystery, intrigue, and espionage in her life. And I'm sure they want to say I'm the one who wants it in my life. Not really. I guess I must have wanted it once, but they took up where I left off. So, but hey, I'm the one who's going to get blamed for it in the end. So whatever. Apparently I'm the dumping ground. I'm the one who always gets blamed. I don't even fucking know them. I don't know this man and this woman from Adam and Eve. I really don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them from Adam and Eve. But apparently they have known about me and known things about me and of me for a long time. Longer than I have known about them. The boyfriend, I don't know him at all. More than I've seen him from a distance. I've never really been physically close to him because I don't know him. I've never been introduced to him. I've never spoken to him. And he has never spoken to me either. I don't know him. I've spoken to her because the landlord introduced her to me. When she first came to see the place. I don't know. But anyway, with that being said, I don't know what's her deal and what she's trying to do. I don't know. She comes to me with all these strange things. Like she's trying to I don't know, like some esoteric bullshit. She's trying, like she has a beef to pick with me on an esoteric level. And she's trying to, well, she's smarter than me. And she, I can't be this smart, or I can't be this fat, or I can't be this ugly, or I can't be this, or I can't. Yeah. 24 hours a day. And it's all bullshit. When I say bullshit, it's all bullshit. It's nothing like that. It's all bullshit. It has something to do with money. It's not esoteric bullshit. Well, where the fuck is she getting all this money from to sit down and toy with me like this? Or if it's somebody else doing it, where's she getting the money from to pay this motherfucker to do this? Even if it's one person, where's she getting the cash from? That's just coming out the sky? I doubt that. I very, very much doubt that. Impossible. Not impossible here, but impossible. That's not gonna fly. Where's she getting the money from? I moved out of California, where we used to live, since June of 2020. This is still happening to me. I mean, every freaking where I go, I'm getting hacked. Now she's getting hacked after she gave me her phone number. And I did tell her before that I got hacked. It's coincidence? You mean to tell? Okay, some other random person hacked us. It's got to be, right? It can't be the same person. But that's what I'm saying. The only thing that is good for me here is that's a bigger level of crazy. It's a level of crazy to say it's the same people hacking me from at least April of 2020 and now. You could take that, tell that to a police, they can say, no, hey, wait. Say, okay, let me put this to you. I was getting hacked in California. I moved to Vegas. I got proof there. I was getting hacked there. Client got hacked. My ads account got hacked. Somebody else hacked me there, right? Yeah. Two different people hacked me there. Moved to Oklahoma, living in a motel for about 6 to 8 months. Got hacked up there too. Got to be somebody else, right? Somebody else hacked me there. There was one place over there. Somebody else hacked me and clients over there too. Got to be somebody else. Now I move here. Somebody else hacked me there. Which is it? Which one is more believable to you? You tell me now. I'll take either one. Something is wrong. Do your due diligence. You tell me which one you want to work on. Which one you believe? One person? One person? There's nobody there. I just have a habit of looking that way when I talk. I don't know why. One person? The same set of people doing the same damn thing? Or a different set of people every freaking where I go? Or different set of people, but the same person who orchestrated the first one is orchestrating it everywhere I go. Somebody got to be behind it, ain't it? Somebody got to be behind it. All of a sudden, not before, but all of a sudden, no, I don't believe that. Somebody has to be behind it. Somebody has to be behind it.